Hey guys, Mr. Loppin, otherwise known as Nick,
And Amcorp, otherwise known as FoxOX.
with another great track.
I got my speakers, let me blow them to whack.
Alright, so TeamStrikerGaming here, and we are playing Demolition in Team Tactical. It's me, Yahtzee Zombies, AmpCorp,
Yeah.
and BA Milkshakes.
Yes, I think that, well,
Yeah.
we already go, it was,
Mason.
how many, yeah, okay, so, we found these guys in a, well, what game type were we playing again? I forgot.
We're playing Demolition.
Demolition.
And we went into the lobby, and usually when we're all on, we go into different lobbies and we're like, alright, knives and throwing knives only. If you don't like it, then get out.
And normally they don't really listen a whole lot. You know, people just like to be assholes and just, you know, all of a sudden just start shooting you up, get some points, and then they're good by themselves. But these guys were really nice about it, and they cooperated. Like, we were like, knives only, and then it was knives only. So
Yeah, and so this will be a pretty exciting game. This is actually Cameron's point of view because we couldn't get my point of view to work because he is the one that put it in his file share. And yeah, so
and that's not a bad thing. Cameron actually is like really well with knives on this game. So
yeah, and he gets like a really close close to the line defuse. Like
we're not going to tell you what happens though, whether he gets it or not. Wait and find out.
he doesn't actually get it at all. He doesn't get it within the next 3 seconds.
Definitely does not get it. He got.
He
Oh, he got it.
He did
Wow.
get it. He got it, and we couldn't be more proud.
Okay, so what else is going on today besides sudden defuses?
Oh, E3.
E3, man. If
And-
you guys missed that already, I'm sure they'll have something online like a recording. Microsoft announced quite a few new games and titles coming out today.
Yeah. By the time that you're watching this, it could be today. It could be the same day, or it might be just like a day or two later.
But regardless, there's some good stuff to watch. If you missed it, you should be watching it now. The next segment starts in 4 minutes. So
Yeah.
isn't it Sony?
And it's Ubisoft.
Yeah, we really don't know what to expect from a lot of these other companies. Microsoft normally does, you know, some kind of, you know, just some games, Call of Duty, that type of thing. Maybe every now and then release some new software, but
Well, yeah, but like Ubisoft, they make Assassin's Creed, and I'm really excited to see Assassin's Creed 3 because I've been playing the series since it first came out.
yeah, and they have a lot of new good things coming up in Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed. Anyways, yeah, okay, Black Ops 2. I wasn't like exactly sure what I was expecting.
The production time was really short. Normally it takes at least a year and a half to make a good game.
As with most Call of Duties, they make one every year.
Yeah, and this time they just kind of like threw that one in the middle, and we were thinking, oh great, another Call of Duty crappy multiplayer. And then we just saw the preview on E3 not long ago, and man, it is looking a lot better than we thought.
Yeah, you had to like fly jets and go order quad rotors to go shoot up.
We're not sure yet, but the one thing Call of Duty has always been missing is vehicles in multiplayer, so we're really hoping that they include that this time.
Yeah, and they had like this thermal thing where you could like see through like concrete pillars and walls and
Yeah,
stuff.
the one thing, it seemed kind of overpowered. Shooting through walls is realistic, and this is supposed to be based in the future, but he could see everybody everywhere. He shot through a stone pillar holding up a bridge and managed to still kill the guy.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm kind of hoping that they don't have that on multiplayer, but if they do, I'm hoping they take it down a notch.
Yeah, because one thing they always do seem to do is, have you be a bit more overpowered in single player, so it's not always a struggle. But all right, so what's going on in the gameplay right now?
They just put the bomb down on A. And now we're just trying to defuse it, but they're all there, so...
Every single match with these guys was back and forth the whole time. Like, we always seem to be, like, going at different objectives. We'd be defusing A, they were setting B, and it was just kind of a race for time.
Yeah. But back on E3, they also took, there was, like, a showing of Halo 4, which...
I missed.
You did? Oh, yeah, so did I. I missed it too, but I heard, like, I watched it on YouTube afterwards.
Oh, did they already have it up?
Yeah. And, it looks really, really good, and the graphics look amazing. And they actually did blow up the bomb here, so that's kind of sad. But what else did they show? They showed Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider. Now that looks like a big improvement. I've always known Tomb Raider to be somewhat family friendly.
Oh,
that was nice.
Looks like Mason took a knife to the knee.
I've always known Tomb Raider to be somewhat family friendly, and the new one looks pretty great. You're not like indestructible. She gets pretty damaged, beat up. I think she even broke a rib near the end of the showing, and she's stumbling around, and she hid behind something, and all of a sudden she went up and stabbed a guy in the throat. So definitely a big change on action for that
Yeah,
game.
just check that out, guys.
A lot of things to watch, catch up on.
Yeah, and also Splinter Cell, the new Splinter Cell's coming out, and that looks just like as awesome as all the other ones also. And what else is coming out?
Splinter Cell, Tomb Raider, Halo 4, Assassin's Creed 3. There we go. Let's see, what else? They had a couple crappy games, or at least from what we could see. I don't want to say anything bad about a game I haven't played, but there were some of them like Matter. It didn't look terrible, but they didn't really show a whole lot about it. They had a lot of. Were you there for the mini games they were showing near the end there? They were like, oh, world premieres, and then there were three or four games that they were making a big deal of, and you never even heard of them. They look like mini games, so there's nothing to be excited about.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like this year is gonna be like a really good year for like games in general.
I think more action games. Like I'm looking at less strategy, more action this year.
Yeah, I mean, like like we made a video like like 2 months ago, and yeah, we were talking about how we didn't know if the games of 2012 could match up to the games of 2011.
And what we're seeing so far, especially with Halo 3, Assassin's 3,
Halo 4.
4! I was thinking Assassin's Creed 4. with the new action games, it's looking pretty tight.
Yeah, and like, I think that they really are going to be able to match up to the games of 2011. And yeah, so we win this round, and now we're going into OT, baby. OT.
Extended play. It's not what that stands for, but that's another thing.
I think it's Mason that gets a double kill right here, yeah. The bomb. But yeah. There's been a lot of advertising on E3 too that I didn't really like.
It wasn't. A lot of it was subtle, but there were parts, especially with Nike. You just have to know they wrote a pretty big check for that, because they were talking about sports games. From that, they went into fitness and just the regular rounds. And then all of a sudden, they just jumped into this big Nike thing, and we're all sitting there like, okay, so E3, bunch of couch potatoes, yay, new Halo, and then, okay, Nike.
Yeah,
what?
I'm athletic, but anyways, and also they were doing like a Dance Central thing for Kinect, and then Usher started performing like out of nowhere, and I was like, what?
Yeah, like Usher's not terrible, but if I was at E3, I want to be there to see Usher perform. I'd be there to hear about video games.
Yeah.
For any Usher fans in the audience, I'm sure they were psyched about it. But other than that, it's just kind of like,
I don't think that a bunch of video game nerds are gonna want to watch Usher dance and sing.
I didn't really like. It was almost kind of cheesy. They were talking about dancing and everything, and they're like, well, you could learn how to dance like me, or you could watch me right now. And then he walked out on stage and started singing. Alright, so we're getting pretty close to the end here. So the point is, go check up on E3, get caught up on all that. This year looks pretty good towards action gaming, and
yeah, it looks good. So this has been Mushlopin, otherwise known as Nick, with Amp Corp, and make sure you like, favorite, comment if you would like, and
1, 2, 3, subscribe.
We love you.
I love you more.
Wait, I love you more than Adam.
No, definitely not.
Bye.